Up. What is up with y'all? Let me add a quick comment in here. Am I able to? This is new. This is all new. Or maybe not. I don't know. But anywho, how y'all feeling out there? Yo, we have a really good topic today: the benefits of accepting yourself. Like, what are those benefits of accepting yourself? And that's what we're gonna be talking about today. Because I got a question. Are y'all ready
Uh,
to go on this trip, this profound mission, or this profound trip of finding out who you truly are and accepting it? I'm talking about the benefits of accepting yourself. It ain't just, oh, I know who I am. Ha. Nah, it's confidence. I'm talking like high self-esteem. I'm talking awareness and Christ consciousness. I'm talking being able to heal yourself, being able to heal others, also being able to be free from your own opinion, and not people pleasing. I'm talking like for real, manifesting, increasing your telepathic abilities and your psychic abilities, and learning more about your intuition, and also learning how to connect with yourself, Like accepting yourself comes with so many benefits. So if you ready to for these benefits and to dive in with us, let's go,
let's
Let's go because I'm ready for the benefits myself.
Yeah.
And so yeah, let's dive into what are some of these benefits of accepting ourselves along our spiritual awakening journey. Here we go. So we got about 10 benefits. Obviously, there's way more. And benefits are subjective. So, but it's what you agree with and it's what you resonate with ultimately. And again, you know us by now, Conscious at Night. We always promote go within yourself.
Yes.
Even listening to our videos, we always promote go within yourself, and make sure that this is what you resonate with. Because whatever you resonate with is going to be exactly what it is that your soul desires to actually do.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so number one, one of the benefits to connecting and accepting yourself is connecting to the Trinity. The Trinity, the Trinity, the Trinity. I'm not talking like the religious version of the Trinity. I'm talking about you. Mind, body, soul. Connecting to the mind, body, and soul. So we're gonna spend a little bit of time right there. What does it mean to connect to the mind, body, and soul? I'm not gonna spend too much time there, but I definitely will most likely do a video separate when it comes to the mind, body, and the soul. What does it mean to connect to the Trinity, the true Godhead, the mind, body, and soul when it comes to you as God? It is you learning yourself dimensionally on three different layers. It's almost like you are a Big Mac, but you know how most Big Macs got one slice of bread and then they got the other slice in the middle and then they got one at the bottom.
Right.
This is us learning ourselves as each slice of bread on a Big Mac. And for those that have had a Big Mac, I've had a Big Mac before. When you bite into it, listen, you might look at it and be like, man, that's too much bread, bro. But when you bite into it, and then that Big Mac sauce hit,
Ooh.
it'd be like, oh man,
Right.
I don't know if it about to taste like this. But that's just what it is learning yourselves through the layers and being able to accept yourselves. And not look at it like, man, this is gonna be too much for me. Like, dude, I gotta learn myself mentally.
Yeah.
I gotta learn my soul, and I gotta learn the body. And a lot of this is very intriguing, to be honest with you, when you really find out what is when it comes to your mind, your body, and your soul. So the benefit of connecting to yourself is learning yourself, loving yourself, accepting yourself on a journey of self-love. So when you accept yourself, you start to learn more about who you are as the Trinity, the mind, body, and the soul. And it puts you in a place to now learn those three layers of yourself so that you can come into union, complete union with yourself.
Yeah.
The less you know about the mind, body, and the soul that you are as the Trinity, the more you're going to spend time in a loop of separation, anxiety. The goal is to know you
Yeah.
and the one whom you send, the Christ within.
So it helps by bringing you awareness of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And with awareness, then you can actually have balance
Yeah.
and harmony
Mm-hmm.
as a whole within yourself, within your being,
Yeah.
in these layers, to
Mm-hmm.
where everything works smoothly, cohesively, and yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's more of like a wholeness that you function from
Yeah. Yeah.
when you know all aspects of you.
Yeah. Functioning from like true authenticity. It's like you can be you now when you finally know you.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't know me, I can't be me.
Yeah.
I can only be me when I know me. So
Mm-hmm.
the for me, the one of the number one benefit would be connecting to the Trinity, the true Trinity, the mind, body, and soul, so that you can be your true, authentic self. Seriously, like that's number. That's to me, that's numero uno.
Mm-hmm.
Number two would be purify of one's belief. Like you're going to purify your own beliefs, because you're going to realize as from age to age, from faith to faith, from perspective to
Mm-hmm.
perspective, you're gonna realize like some of these thought patterns that I've been experiencing lately. I reckon these patterns don't serve me the way I desire to be served in this reality of mine. So I reckon that I changed my thoughts, cause whatever's a man thinketh, so is he going to experience, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you want to stand in some type of fire that's purifying you, right? Like you want to, because your thoughts is how you're living life.
Yeah.
Whatever's coming, and if you're not transmuting, especially right, we're finding out right like about mindfulness.
Yes. Practicing mindfulness, man. Oh, so important.
Yeah, we're practicing, learning how to practice mindfulness daily, because you know how they say, how they used to say back in on our church days, they'd be like, devil's work, the idle
Idle
mind is the
mind.
devil's workshop.
Yeah.
Yeah, like so
Yeah.
when you ain't doing nothing with this mind, when you're not being mindful, and what devil means is dimensionally thinking low of oneself. The D in devil represents dimension, evil represents low thinking of oneself. So dimensionally thinking low of oneself is what the devil means. So when your mind becomes like idle,
Mm-hmm.
it becomes a dimensional thinking low of oneself. It becomes that of which it can be thought. Now you can start thinking low of yourself if you're not doing anything with your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
subjectively, that is increasing your vibration. Like if you ain't on purpose increasing your vibration, what's happening? What's it going to be doing at that point? Because listen, we're energy, right? So our emotions are energy. Our emotions ain't like this.
Mm-mm.
It ain't like this. It's like
Yes.
that's our emotions.
Mm.
That's what it does. So if your emotions are up and down, it doesn't have to be on a trajectory of going up and down. It can be on a trajectory going up,
Mm-hmm.
but going up and down.
Mm-hmm.
Thing is, that's if these are our emotions. Our emotions ain't never still, but our emotions are only there based on the thinking that we think.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah.
Right? So if our
Yeah.
thinking is just like not, if our thinking can afford to be purified, then I mean our emotions can afford to be changed as well and transmuted. So the number two benefit for me is when you accept yourself, like you are able to now purify your own thoughts. Take those thoughts captive that rises itself above the Christ consciousness in you.
Yeah.
And you take those thoughts and if they don't serve you, you transmute them. And if you can't transmute the thought, then you transmute the person, the God that you are.
Yourself
Yeah, you got it. Something got to be transmuted today.
today.
Yeah, it's either the thought or you. But yeah,
Yeah,
that's
and with change transmuting the thought,
mhm.
if you are in a state where you are thinking low of yourself, then it only makes sense that byproduct be that your emotions then be of a lower hellish kind of experience
Yeah.
then, so you have to be mindful of your thoughts, and what you are putting out is super important.
I agree.
to think highly of yourself, to think
Mm-hmm.
of yourself as whole, to think of yourself as love, as finished
Mm-hmm.
product, as true divine essence of God that you
Mm-hmm.
are, it makes a difference.
It definitely does. You don't want to be beating yourself up along the journey the whole
The
way.
whole way,
Heck,
right?
nah. You want your energy. Trust me. You don't want to be using your energy to beat yourself
Whoop
up.
yourself.
Yeah, dude. Which brings us to our next point: compassion.
Ooh.
That's number three.
Yes.
Compassion for yourself, because you're gonna need it on this journey. Because you're constantly going to be changing.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're going to constantly change. So
Mm-hmm.
you going to need compassion. You know why you need compassion? Because you are a divine being. You are a divine being. So when you speak, that's why they tell us to watch our words, right? Because we speak graciously all the time, whether we know it or not.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm always saying stuff like this, the sky is only the limit for me. The
Ooh,
sky is the limit. Sky is like if I just keep saying that, then guess what's gonna be the limit for me?
that's
The sky, right?
good. Right.
But if I say I'm a limitless being,
Yeah.
then the sky now has to crack
Uh-huh.
because I'm limitless,
Yeah.
right? So this is why words are important, and this is why compassion comes into play, because compassion teaches you to be kind to yourself, patient with yourself, nurture yourself, right? So when you're going through something, instead of like when you like, for example, if like I work out, yo, but it's been a couple days where I just like I haven't even to rest.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, this journey like it's been like wow, and I've
Yeah.
been like, yo, man, I'm gone, bro, like, cause my body needs to, your celestial projected body out in the projection, the three-dimensional projection that we're in, it needs to rest sometimes.
Yeah.
Your mind needs to rest.
Mm-hmm.
The celestial God you are never needs to rest with inside of this soul. So you straight there.
Mm.
But the soul, which is the projected body, it be resting. It needs to rest, y'all. It needs,
Yes.
because the mind is like, all righty, then.
Let's take a break.
Please, cause dude, you working. You working. I ain't saying you
Yeah.
working my nerves, but you working. You working something, cause we
Mm.
need to rest.
Yeah.
Please sleep. So that's what you need sometimes. Resting is a sign of showing compassion for yourself.
Self-love.
That is it. Yeah, and it's an introduction. It's like embracing. Compassion is like the embracing of self-love. It's like, hey, come here, you get some rest. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I know you
Mm-hmm.
didn't get a chance to work out today, but don't beat yourself up. You probably won't work out for the next couple of days because you just really need to rest. But the
Mm-hmm.
journey that you're on is going to require your soul to rest.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So whereas I'll be like, man, I needed to work out today. Like I ain't trying to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I find a way to push, but sometimes bro, I be trying to, I be getting the ways. I'll be like, nah, man, I don't even have it. I don't have it. Like
Yeah.
I do have it, but it just be like sometimes you just don't want to force it. You just
Yeah.
don't want to force it, and then that's what you got to do. Like listening to your body is
Right.
compassion.
Mm-hmm.
You when you're eating something and you know you full, what do? You stop.
Right.
You stop. When you sleepy in the car and you driving and you just know you dozing off,
Ooh.
you gotta ask the other person that's in the passenger seat, hey, you gonna have to switch because I'm
Yeah.
I'm dozing off, right? So
Right.
because you know your soul, we gotta start getting more in tune with the soul that we are here. That we're a living soul. Number
Mm-hmm.
4, accountability of our life's experiences. When we accept ourselves, we learn as a benefit that we get to hold ourselves accountable. This is why we get to hold ourselves accountable, is because, again, whatever a man, meaning woman and female, or female and male, or masculine and feminine, whatever a mind thinks,
Mm-hmm.
so the reality experiences itself as. So when your mind is have all of these thoughts in it, and this is what it's constantly thinking, it's going to
Mm-hmm.
project that into your third dimensional reality.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be the movie that plays.
Yeah. Right.
So you got the key now. You know, when you accept you as God, when you finally come to terms that I am God, we are in the image of God, the I am age of God, the imagination of God. When you get to that space and you start to accept yourself as God, these are the benefits that come with accepting yourself finally of who you truly are.
Mm-hmm.
Number four will be accountability. It's
Yes.
taking accountability of your life, saying,
Right.
my life is going this way because I think it this way.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It is that is not like a bad because we know that that's not a bad thing, y'all.
No,
The-
because that means you can change it as
anytime.
quick as you change your mind.
This is it.
That is power. So having that awareness,
Mm-hmm.
accepting that, oh, dude, yeah, my life been going like this because of how I've been thinking all this time.
Yeah.
That's take that opportunity, hold yourself accountable to it,
Mm-hmm.
change it.
Yeah, man.
It's that simple.
It's all on us.
Yes.
We they say the door to hell is always open. We get to leave whenever we want. Sometimes we just don't leave because we refuse to take accountability. So we
Yeah.
stay in the loop that we're thinking.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Speak grace. Use
Yeah.
the grace that you have, that you come with. You come with divine inspiration to be able to speak it, not just to others, but to yourself.
To yourself first.
Oz is worthy. I am
Yes.
worthy. We are worthy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Number five brings me to another critical benefit. Clearing. Clearing and opening and clearing your chakra centers for true spiritual and metaphysical connection.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so because this is for sure, this number five is gonna actually we gonna dedicate this for sure to a live in itself for sure. So we're gonna definitely talk about the chakra centers. But it's important. I'm not gonna stay on it too long, but it's important because our chakra centers, yeah, we know that it's multiple chakra centers. It's not just seven, but the main seven chakra centers are, you know, how they show it in the picture. They got the crown at the top, the third eye, then they got the throat chakra, or however you throat chakra, then you got the heart chakra, the solar plexus, the sacral, and then you got the
Yes.
root into the tulip.
Mm-hmm.
But your chakra points are inside of your brain. Even though they're positioned within side of the soul, they're inside of your brain, your
Mm-hmm.
chakra points. So you have your chakra points, you're clearing them out. When you start to find out who you truly are, you're going to walk into this spiritual awakening on your own. You're going to start finding out the you and I verse within inside of you. The way you start to understand the you and I verse inside of you is going to be a direct allegory or code outwardly to explain the universe outside of you. So you're going to start hearing, like me, dude. I start hearing words like consciousness, awakening,
Mm-hmm.
what else? Just like spiritual words, like Kundalini. I ain't know about all of
Shadow
these
work.
shadow work. Yeah, like
Yeah.
this meditation and breath work. Like all of this stuff started to come about.
Grounding, all
Yeah,
that.
grounding. Yeah, man. I mean, not even to talk about the metaphysical aspect of our body, our souls, right? Like the metaphysical aspects of us, like our DNA,
Mm-hmm.
our atoms, our cellular systems, like what our cells are made of, and the DNA and our RNA and eukaryotic cells and dude,
Mm-hmm.
like prokaryotic cells
Yeah, the differences and
and while all of this stuff is important, on top of just the chakra systems, like being able to connect, and for those that are on a twin flame journey as well, like that's clearing your chakras is important because that's how you connect to your divine counterpart through the hemispheres. You connect the masculine, you connect the feminine, and through the Christ they both are divine because that's how they view each other through the Christ,
mm.
through divinity, through love, unconditional love. So it's important to clear the chakras because the chakra points help balance and align and harmonize the two hemispheres through Christ. So it's important to clear your chakras not only just for yourself because you want to be balanced with we want to be balanced within ourselves.
Right.
We know we are masculine and feminine divine beings. We know that. So if we're not balanced within ourselves and know that we are that of our higher selves,
Mm-hmm.
then ain't even for those that are on the twin flame journey, it's going to be very difficult for you to connect because you first have to connect within yourself. This is why some of the benefits to accepting yourself comes with connecting to the mind, body, and the soul. So it's the more you connect and know who you are as your higher self, clearing and opening your chakras is going to be like, it's going to be a lot more easier to do because you're going to know why it's important and you're going to know it's actually a benefit to you to do that.
Yeah.
So number 6, perceiving yourself as whole again. That is a like my wife was just hitting on that, like seeing and perceiving yourself as whole again. When you start to accept yourself as God,
Mm-hmm.
the first thing that starts to change about you is your perspective. Because when we found out we was God, the first thing we was just like, it's like, what?
What?
Yeah,
Say,
right.
huh? Oh, wait, the me that I know?
Right, jigaboo, please.
Ain't no way.
Because I know me.
Right.
At least I thought I did.
Yeah.
Because someone that was all powerful to me, all knowing, and everywhere at the same time,
Right.
created heaven and also was devious enough to create hell,
Right.
punish people, bring people back to life, kill people, open up holes, swallow people. This was the guy that I knew.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But then time went by, and that Godfather started to become Father God.
Yeah.
And my perception started to change because I started to find out that God was love, and then
Yeah.
slowly and slowly and slowly things started to change with my beliefs and my thinking,
Mm-hmm.
and then it got to a space where it was just like, you know what, like maybe God ain't too bad after all. Maybe God is really just that loving, and just don't nobody really want to accept that.
Mm.
And then wait, if God created us in His image and God is love, and if we were created in the image of God, this was my baby beliefs, yo.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, wait, if God is love and He created me in His image, then I'm love.
Mm-hmm.
So I stuck with that. Okay, I'm love. I'm love. I'm love. But then once love started to awaken itself as God in me, it was just like I wasn't just love, because it was cool to be like, oh, I'm love. Hi, I'm love. Yay.
Right. Happy gay feelings all day.
Yes, I'm love, and it was no problem because God is love, and God created me in His image, and I'm love because God's love. It was God. But
That's
then,
it. Period. Right.
right? But then when God was like, "All right, enough with the love. You
Uh,
are love,
uh,
but come here,
yeah.
huh? You're God." Oh,
Hold on.
whoa!
Hold
Now I
on
was
now.
accepting the love part, but now you saying I'm God. Nah, I don't know if I can accept that.
Mm.
Well, how can you accept love if you can't accept God if God is love
And you're created in His image
and
and
likeness?
likeness.
Yeah, it's like some got to shake.
All right, you got a point there.
So I started to realize, like, when I started hearing that I was God, okay, like now I really want to go into depth about what God truly is, because if God is saying that I'm God, then I want to know God so that I can fully know me.
Yeah.
And then that's when my journey started to change. It's my perception, because my perception needed to. I desired it to, because dude, it's just like, if you telling me I'm God, bro, I need to start looking. I need to really get into myself.
Right. Which wasn't the case before at all.
Yeah.
At all.
You for real, you hit the lottery for $800 million.
Mm.
You
Mm-hmm.
you gonna start, you know what you're gonna do? You're gonna be happy, don't get me wrong, but guess what you're gonna have to do eventually? You're gonna have to call you a lawyer, get you a
Mm-hmm.
lawyer, get you an accountant.
Accountant.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're a millionaire now, so you're gonna have to start perceiving yourself differently. So you're gonna have to start moving differently, right?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Number 7, seeing all as one and one as all. That is a huge benefit. That is a huge benefit. I will say that again. That is a huge benefit. Seeing yourself as one and seeing one as all, right? Seeing all as one and one as all. That is a huge benefit, because it removes the illusion of separation. Separation was never a thing. Separation only became a thing when ignorance became a thing.
Mhm. Yeah.
It's like
Yes.
it's like some things don't exist until others exist.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
There's that duality, that choice,
yeah.
perception of good, bad, right, wrong, light, dark.
Mm-hmm.
No, when you realize that you're all of it,
Yeah.
then you realize that it's just one.
Mm-hmm.
It's just one. So,
Yeah, I mean when you create light, you can create darkness. When you create darkness, you can create light. When you create a reason for something that was good, there can be a reason for something that can be bad. It's all subjectivity.
mm-hmm,
It's all subjectivity.
mm-hmm,
So if I like you, I don't have to like you the next day. If I'm happy, I might not be happy the next day. It's all subjectivity. It's all
mm-hmm.
subjected to change.
Yes.
I mean, because energy is always subjected to change or transmute itself into something else.
Mm-hmm,
The illusion is that separation is real. We
mm-hmm,
come from a single point of consciousness within ourselves. As we are projected outwardly through layers of dimensions, we
mm-hmm.
are experiencing ourselves apart from ourselves, never in a form of separation, but just through experience to experience ourselves apart from ourselves.
Yeah.
It was never in the light to separate ourselves from ourselves being consciousness or God. We were always supposed to remain in covenant to that idea, to
Mm.
that known objective fact that we are God. We were
Yeah.
never supposed to identify ourselves as humane.
Mm.
We were always supposed to identify ourselves as God, experiencing ourselves in the light of a humane, returning itself back to God or being God through the experiences of experiencing yourself as human. So it's almost like, yo, you gonna experience yourself being humanly God.
Mm-hmm. Like
Like,
superhuman in a sense.
yeah, you always wanted to be a superhero? Yes. Yes.
So let's do it.
All
That's what this
right.
thing called Earth.
Yeah, please. Sign me up. Where do I sign up at? You sign right up over there. You put that head case on. Yeah, right. Yep. Lay down. Give it about 3 seconds. One, two. Yeah, you're out of. He's out of here. Yep.
Yep. Yep.
He's in there. Yep. He'll forget everything. Don't worry. They're gonna forget everything, but they'll remember because everything is inside of them. That's the
Mm-hmm.
secret. The secret is, why would God be found outside of them? Why would God hide himself outside when God is just too big? God is gonna be found outside. It'd be very easy to find God if God is outside. So where is God going to hide? Because they want to
Mm.
become superheroes. So if they truly want to become superheroes, they have to do something so noble. They have to go within inside of themselves, but to go within inside of themselves to find that superhuman power, that super God power rather. They're going to have to go within inside, but to go within themselves, they have to do it through self-love. So by the time they get to those powers, they'll be love. And then they ain't gotta worry about being evil villains with power.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So, so yeah, that
For
is
sure.
yeah, that's number 7. That's really important benefit to accepting yourself. When you accept yourself, everything returns back to the whole, the 0 point, you being God.
Mm.
It's through self-love. Number 8, no unrighteous judgments of yourself.
Ooh.
Y'all,
Yes.
I don't know if y'all know how important unrighteousness is. Listen, when we were in the whole church thing, we used to hear righteousness and unrighteousness all the time. We used to be like,
Right.
man,
Holy, unholy.
anybody trying to hear them words, cause don't nobody know what they mean. They just sound religious. Like, I don't want to hear that. Stop it. Like,
Yeah.
don't come and be like, praise the Lord, everybody, praise the Lord. How you feeling out there? I'm holy and I'm righteous today. Like, no, you not. No, you not. You know you not. But at the same time, you really are. I just don't like the words, so I'm saying no, you not today. Not
Mm.
today in my sight. But yeah, I was tweaking, yo. Because righteousness is actually the ability to judge yourself through the governing of love.
Mm. The ability to judge yourself through the governing of love. Mm.
That's all righteousness is. I can see myself right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what is right about you? I'm love. But you're not perfect.
That don't
That don't make me
not
love.
love.
Yeah, that don't make me love or not love. The first thing that love is not perfect. It's patience.
Mm.
And I'm being real patient right now. But nah.
Uh,
But love was never supposed to be this idea of perfectionism. Love was supposed to be the idea of connecting yourself back to yourself so that you can authentically be you.
through acceptance. Through accepting yourself.
Yeah. But it's hard to accept yourself when you don't love, when you don't see love, when you see you. Man, look yourself in the mirror
Mm-hmm.
when you get up in the AM. Because tomorrow we will be going live
Yes.
1:11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on TikTok, and then also we're going to be going live on YouTube here as well, and we're going to be praying in our heavenly language. We're going to be praying out our heavenly language, and we're going to be using these gifts that we have. We're going to be
Yes.
using these gifts, and these gifts are important because these gifts show us who we truly are as we continue to accept ourselves. I mean, we want the superpowers, so the superpowers come with the ability of being able to now learn ourselves and praying our heavenly language and be able
Mm-hmm.
to be the super God that we truly are, and almost omni authentic present,
Mm-hmm.
being omniscient and then all knowing, right? Being all powerful, omnipotent, and then
Mm-hmm.
being multi-dimensional, right? Like being omnipresent. We desire to be this superhuman, right? This super God. So if we want the powers, let's love ourselves. Let's
Yeah.
return back to our authentic state so that we can finally experience who we truly are at our most divine state.
Mm.
Because that's what we desire. Let's do it. Why not? I love myself. If I'm experiencing myself and I'm not judging myself through the lens of righteousness or the lens of love, I
Mm-hmm.
forgot who I was. And the main reason was because I identified myself by the experience versus who I truly am as love.
Yes.
Don't
Yes.
judge yourself
It's
based
not
on who
what you
you do.
do.
Yeah.
It's who you are.
It's who you are, yo. It's who you are.
Accept yourself. It's love.
Mm-hmm.
That's who you truly are.
That's who you truly
Run
are.
from there.
Mm-hmm. Start at love, you'll finish at love. If you don't start from love, you will not finish from love because you finish how you gonna start. It's gonna be hard. I mean, you start thinking a certain way. The moment you don't stop that,
Mm-hmm.
it becomes a pattern. That pattern is gonna end up being a cycle. That cycle is
Mm-hmm.
gonna be something that the universe gonna show you thinking, and then someone's gonna come in your life and say, "Hey, this ain't. I don't think you really want to. I don't know if you really truly desire to live this. Hey, like." And if you into this cycle so hard and so strong, you might think this person tweaking out when they
Mm-hmm.
trying to help. You know what I'm saying? So this is
Yeah.
important to know that you don't have to now accept yourself in an unrighteous state outside of love. The
Mm-hmm.
benefit to accepting yourself is literally I see myself as love,
Mm-hmm.
regardless of my experiences.
Yeah.
That's it. Number 9, experiencing a completely whole new world of living and thinking.
Whew. When our minds change, everything changed. Everything continued to unfold and change.
Heck
Like in every aspect
yeah.
of
Yes.
our being, things just shifted, changed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, drastically
And quick.
and quick.
Because you ain't thinking about it.
Right.
Because you too present.
Mm.
You like, yo, man, I'm Gucci. I love my life. I love me. I love the experience. I don't judge myself anymore. I accept all things as one and one as all things. I'm living my life precariously. I'm just enjoying myself. I'm
Yeah.
enjoying myself. I'm enjoying the journey. I'm loving people. I get to love people. If I want to talk to someone right now, I will. If I don't want to, I don't.
Yeah.
I'm okay with my experience. I'm no longer judging myself. If I feel like I'm not worthy one day and I caught it and I saw that I don't feel like I'm worthy the next moment or the next day, I'm worthy.
Yeah.
I'm worthy because
Right.
it's no point to judge yourself for 3 days for one moment. That's hell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's hell. Don't judge yourself for 3 days for one moment.
Mm-hmm.
You had the moment. The moment worked for your good because the moment is showing you something that you don't prefer. Now you can get Imagine eating some food and you bite into you like
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You
all right,
learned something from that experience.
I'm not eating that again,
Right.
especially over here. Or you go over someone's house and you listen. You we know, we know,
What?
we know. Like you see something and you be like, man,
Uh-oh.
yeah, I'm cool.
Never mind.
Nah, but it is what it is, man. Some people just cook too good. You don't even care at this point. For real, I know. It can be in here. It's good. It's too good. I'm hungry.
Oh my
I'm
God.
hungry. But yeah, you're gonna completely experience a brand new world of thinking. When your mind changes, the characters change in the simulation or in the game because you think new. You have to have new characters. You have to have new ideas. So when you have new ideas, you have to have new concepts that are now you are experiencing within your reality. When you think more highly of yourself by integrating all of your shadows back to yourself, you now have more energy restored of you back into your life and your reality. So now when you have more energy, your life is able to give you the energy that you have more of now of yourself. So it's like the more you integrate yourself back to yourself and becoming whole and one again, you become elite, right? Because you have all of your energy back, right? So it's like
Yeah, accept all of you.
all of you, yo, accept all of you, and listen, and if everything that you are experiencing outside of you is just you anyway, then that's even more of a plus. Trust me, it's a plus. When you know that you only experiencing you outwardly, that is a plus. So when you go to the store and you go into your pocket or your wallet, your bank account, and your bank account has this in it, your bank account represents your energy. It's you. Money ain't evil. If money evil, you evil. Change the way you think, your money will be
Yeah.
different too. If money evil, your car gonna be evil. If money evil, your house evil. If money evil, your bed evil. If money evil, food evil. Cause you use evil stuff to buy stuff. So the
Right.
stuff that you using is bought by evil stuff. Then that means you are using evil things and eating evil things, and everything about what your reality is experiencing itself as is evil. Because everything is bought and used with energy and money. It's you. And if it's evil, you everything you're doing is evil.
Yeah. I learned quick. You know what? It's abundance. Everything is abundance.
It is.
I'm abundance.
It is.
Everything is abundance in my life and my reality because I am abundant.
Yeah.
Period. I'm all right with that. What's wrong with it? There's nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with being no billionaire. Ain't nothing wrong with being no millionaire. Nothing wrong with it at all. If it's wrong, then something got to be right for you to be right. That's where self righteousness starts. Starts that duality. Number 10, last but not least, returning back to a master alchemist, one who creates and co-creates by transmuting all things back into themselves. So we just hit on it. Once you accept yourself as God, you enter into the ministry of reconciliation, which God given to all of Himself. So it's like once I start to accept myself as God, the light switch as I am turns on. Bam. Now all my shadows like, oh shoot, it's light up in here. You know what that means?
Oh.
What does that mean? First one to the light wins. Last one to the light loses. Go! Everybody's running to the light. Until now here come one shadow. Now you gotta sit with this shadow, discern this shadow. What is this shadow emotionally experiencing? What's up with this shadow? All right. I remember this shadow. This shadow used to knock a lot. And I remember what I went through with this shadow. I don't know about this shadow because, man, this shadow brought a lot of pain. Wait. But you know what integrating is? Actually taking the shadow and saying, hey, you know what? If I tell you to leave, if I get rid of you, you're only going to come back again because I'm light and you are attracted to me. And the thing is, I'm not attracted to you. That's the problem.
Yeah. How I see you.
Yeah, you're attracted to me, right? But I'm not attracted to you. And I have to integrate myself to be attracted to my chateau. When something just hits you and you just be like, Patrick. It's like, Cause for real, you know your shadow there, but it don't mean you really attracted to your shadow. It's just company. But to really integrate something and sit into yourself, you have to fully be attracted to it. You have to. It has to be something that you truly desire,
Mm-hmm.
not because of like it can't be like I can eat. I don't gotta eat. I can eat. Like, it can't be that type of. It gotta be. What did you just say you cooked? You just cooked some red snapper. You cooked some fall off the bone oxtails. What?
Ooh.
Some macaroni and I'm talking whop. What? All
First of
right.
all,
Cause wait, you said you cooked this and where we gonna be able to eat this at? On the island? On the beach?
ooh,
Child, listen. How many days we gonna be on this beach? 7?
I'm there.
Kids gonna be there? No. Yeah, you could have started with there. You could have started with that. I'm gone, bro. Like it's I'm there. But that's something that you start to find out about yourself. When you start to learn what it is that you truly desire,
Mm-hmm.
it makes it more easier for you to alchemize everything back to yourself because you know what it is you desire. So if you desire love, if you desire compassion, you desire mercy, you desire confidence, you desire boldness, you desire yourself to be peace and joy. If you desire these aspects of yourself and these qualities and these characteristics, then
Mm-hmm.
when you see your shadow and your shadow reminds you of the very opposite, all you do is integrate the opposition within yourself. You say, yo, if this opposition is before me, it's within me.
Mm-hmm.
So let me transition this opposition within me to love.
Yeah. Yeah.
Starting off with establishing yourself as matter. I am.
Mm.
I'm not anxious. I am peace. Right? So I I don't want to be up here like shaky all the time when I'm around you and in your presence. I wanna be like, hey, you know what? Before I sat down and got like very comfortable sitting next to you, man, it was just like on the way up walking to you, I was shaking. It was just like the closer I got though, it was like the shaking just stopped. I don't know, it's just crazy. It's crazy. So if anything, it should be like it shouldn't be the other way around. If it's the other
Mm-hmm.
way around, something is being triggered with inside of you.
Yeah.
That's a shadow that needs to be integrated. It desires to be integrated. It's like, yo, accept me. I'm here. I'm ready.
Right.
I'm ready to be with you. Like I'm ready
Accept.
to take this relationship to the next level. But yo, I'm knocking and you like, you gotta really integrate me, yo. Do you want me? I came because you the light. I'm the shadow.
Mm.
You know, like I ain't never seen a shadow chase light though, for real.
Mm.
Well, I ain't never seen light chase a shadow. Let me say that.
Mm. Mm.
Cause even at 6 p.m. when the sun is behind you,
Mm-hmm.
your shadow is before you.
It is.
For real.
It is.
It's almost like we turn our back on light and the shadow leads us. But we can still see. Because we can see our shadow.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like, well, but if you say it like this, it'll be perceived different. Turning your back on the sun, turning your back on the light, and now allowing darkness to lead you.
Mm-hmm.
If you say it like that, then it's just
Mm-hmm.
like, oh yeah, you're gonna fall in a ditch soon.
Right.
But if you realize that now the sun is covering all of you, the sun is enlightening all of you,
Mm.
the front, the side, the other side, the left hemisphere, the right hemisphere, and behind you,
Mm. Mm-mm.
even the reptilian cortex. It's, it's enlightening every single aspect of you.
Mm-hmm.
But when it's enlightening the reptilian cortex, right? Then you can finally what? See your what? Your shadow.
Shadow.
Yeah, what your reptilian cortex is behind you. So when the sun is behind you and the light is not behind you, covering and lightening the back of who you are, now you can fully see your shadow.
Oh my goodness.
Integrate now. Integrate. That's how you ascend past the reptilian cortex, is through integrating your shadow when it's before you. So
Oh,
yeah.
that's good.
And we gonna end it there, yo.
That's good.
We gonna end it there. We definitely probably do a live for sure on that as well as a whole. So, but outside of that, yeah, we love y'all, man. And this is our age where we return back as God in the I am age of God, image, imagination of God. We are the living dream of God's rest.
Mm.
Okay? It's okay to be in heaven, but when you are on earth, it's okay to be grounded enough in a state of rest to experience and express yourself as God in earth. Don't judge yourself by the experience. Judge yourself based on who you are in the experience of earth, in the breath that we call life.
Yes. So accept yourself, embrace yourself, and know that you are loved,
Mm-hmm.
and know that you have everything inside of you
Yes.
to change everything that you desire.
Yeah. And if that's it, guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you turn your post notifications on for future uploads, also giveaways.
Mm-hmm.
And then also, we will be going live on tomorrow, 1:11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, every Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
praying in our light language. If you guys desire to join us, you can. You more than welcome to. Um, yeah, and if you feel like there's anything that you are hearing or feeling in your heart that you want to maybe use your gifts and maybe even interpret tongues or maybe go live with us. Or if you're feeling something like a word that comes to you about someone or whatever the case may be, feel free to reach out. Feel free to comment. Feel free to whatever. Like, use and explore your gifts. We're normalizing new heaven and a new earth and the thinking that we
Yes.
think now. So let's normalize it. Let's be confident. Let's be bold. Let's be love. And let's stop judging ourselves unrighteously and live through the lens of love and experiencing ourselves, whether we are falling or whether we're flying,
Yes.
no matter what. Also, follow us on Instagram, Conscious at Night. Fifth Flight is the username for Instagram. Also, follow us on TikTok, Conscious at Night. The username is at Fifth Flight as well. Five, the number five, capital L Light. So yeah, follow us over there. If you have not, also Conscious at Night on Facebook. Follow us over there as well at Can
Mm-hmm.
Folks. Will be the username CANFOLKS.
Mm-hmm.
Follow us over there as well, and we love y'all. And remember, y'all, stay can,
Yeah,
folks.
folks.
Love y'all. Peace.